and welcome to the University of Houston Theater Arts Program. I'm your host, Kunmi Adubi. Today we're going to learn about what it takes to put a show on stage. Stick with me as I walk you through the process. The theater program is a large part of the University of Houston. They frequently put on shows year-round. People hardly think about what goes into putting a show on stage, so I sat down with the head of the department, and here's what he had to say.
My name is Kearns, and I'm the head of undergraduate design and production manager for the School of Theater and Dance. I've been in this position for 1 whole year, and I'm going into my second year. My position entails quite a number of things, serving students' curricular needs and teaching, most importantly, but then maintaining the organizational structure of the program and making sure that our time, money, and resources are well accounted for in producing our theatrical productions downstairs. Getting everybody enough time to be able to do their individual jobs because we have a number of people working on each and every project. At this juncture, we have 36 main stage performances. We also have a dance concert that is off-site that is also included in our main season. And then we have a smaller work that's taking place in our Studio 208 or Room 208 productions that just lasts for 1 weekend, but it's more of an experimental, smaller scale size production. There are a plethora of considerations that we have to put into a show long before we ever select it. So the genre of theater that we're trying to display, the venue, the purpose or the reasoning for selecting those shows, whether or not those shows have any sort of application to our society or an interest in our culture or a reflection of culture, or if it's a work that's intellectually stimulating or artistically motivating our students and our designers. And once we get that process kind of ironed out and we choose a season, then we can start our research process and our design conversations and our scheduling to see what deadlines we need to provide to keep everybody artistically on a schedule, but without being so rigid in terms of we have to have this, this, and this, and being flexible with that process. Once we get a script selected and a design team together, then we start having regular meetings to try to put everything on paper and facilitate what this artistic idea might be. So the designers will start doing drawings and sketches, and the directors will start researching, and the actors will prepare for auditions. The auditions are held, then the show is cast, and at the same time the costume designs, the scenic designs, and the lighting designs are being finished up. And then all of those drawings and all that planning and all that effort that went into that goes into the shops, into our costume shop, the light shop, our on stage, and the scene shop, and they start building the show. And then we start the process over in terms of building the show as specified in the drawings and getting the materials that are necessary for the construction of the show, and the fabrics and the equipment, getting that all into the theater in preparation for opening night. And the difficult part of what we do is we're not only working on one production. It's typically we're working on one production at the beginning of the semester, but then production number 2 kind of tags on, and 3 kind of tags on, and then 1 closes, and 4 comes into the picture. So it's just really a revolving door of activity for our faculty, our support staff, and for our undergraduates and our graduate students and our patrons in many regards. But our students spend a very lengthy period of time in this building at nights and evenings and weekends to produce our works in addition to class.
Well, you heard it here. A lot goes into putting a show on stage. You could always come down and view one of the shows yourself. Again, I'm your host, Kunmi Adubi. Thank you for sticking with me. Goodbye.